Well, I didn't get this segment to you last night. It was a crazy, crazy day yesterday, all the way from my son's birthday party yesterday afternoon to getting some other assignments and things done yesterday evening to expecting to help some nephews with some things. It was just a one thing after another day, and this is the one thing that missed the train in my head. So I wanted to make sure to get this segment to you this morning. And my plan was to come out here where I've got a pretty good horizon and catch the sunrise behind me. And didn't quite work out that way. Turned out the sun kind of beat me here. So I won't have the sun, taking up all the light in the frame or anything, but you'll be able to see the colors behind me as the sun continues to rise. And the wind is picking up as well. It's going to be another windy day. We kind of have more of those than not, right? This time of year, some fairly windy days coming up, more storms coming up as well. First thing, though, I want to talk about KTX Transport, and they're working on expanding staff at a future point. They're going to be expanding space, looking for that office space in Ellis County. They're looking for folks that if you have a truck and you want to work as an owner-operator, go talk to KTX Transport. Go to the website, shipktx.com, or go to the Facebook page and send DJ a message. He would love to talk to you. KTX is always growing, and so when the business grows, they're going to grow the people as well. So if you're interested in one of those positions, if you have your own truck, you want to work as an owner-operator, give DJ a message, give him a shout, and get in touch with him. And that is an international company doing work all over the world that is based in Ellis County, and is doing great things for the economy here. So, hey, no reason at all not to get in touch with DJ if you are in that position, want to work with them to join a great company. So let's talk weather a little bit. There's a few things I want to talk to you about. First things first, all this windy, dry weather we're having. We saw all the smoke last night that was covering up that sunset. Well, we're going to see more of that. Possibly today, more fire danger today. I don't see as much smoke and those kind of things, so hopefully that fire was contained overnight, that fire down by the Killeen Fort Hood area. But overall, in general, we will be probably looking at more fire danger conditions today, because we are still dealing with drought conditions here in Ellis County and all across North Texas. And when the wind is blowing, when it's gusting like it is, when it is, the ground is still fairly dry. I mean, I'm looking at some pasture around me, plenty of brown grass to burn in a possible fire. So, we're still under a burn ban. So those things need to be taken very, very seriously. Now, Monday, looking at highs in the low to mid 80s with more windy conditions today. So, the sun's going to be out. It's going to be windy, going to be dry. Overnight tonight, lows are in the mid 60s. Now, we have more rain coming. Okay, so Tuesday's going to be a little bit cooler, right around 80 degrees. Some areas may not reach 80 degrees because it's going to be cloudy. So it's going to be a little bit cooler. And then it's going to still be windy on Tuesday. So fortunately, it probably won't be as much of a fire issue, but winds will still be gusty. So again, just not a good day for open flames, right? Now, Tuesday night, we have lows in the mid to upper 50s, but showers and thunderstorms are going to move in. This is looking like an after midnight event and looking like an early morning, Wednesday morning event. And it looks like a solid line of thunderstorms moving through. Right now, we're under a slight risk of severe weather, and you'll see that attached to this morning's forecast, or I'll probably put that out separately actually today. And so a slight risk of severe weather. Now, this does not look as intense as the last couple of rounds of storms we've had. What I will say on that is there looks to be sufficient shear, okay? And that's winds at different levels of the atmosphere, moving in different directions. That causes rotation. So there's sufficient shear that we may see a couple of those spin-ups. If you remember the last severe weather event we had, where I was pointing out those little kind of notches on the front end of the line, I'm pretty much going to be watching for the same thing. Besides that, though, when you have a solid line, usually strong winds are going to be moving in ahead of that, and there could be a hail threat as well. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. Low-end tornado threat, damaging hail and damaging winds and large hail possible as well. That's kind of what we're looking at as far as the potential severe weather in North Texas tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. Now, Wednesday morning, we could have some showers moving in behind all of that activity. It'll be good to get some rain just in general in this area. So Wednesday, highs are only in the low to mid 70s. Okay, so we've got a cold front coming in behind the storms. Low to mid 70s on Wednesday. Overnight, we're in the mid 40s. We start getting chilly overnight again. Thursday, sunny skies with highs right around 70 degrees. It's still windy through all of this period, by the way. And then Friday looks like we have another chance for showers moving in, a 20% chance of showers, could be up to 30% right now. I'll have a little bit more on that later today. The closer we get, of course, to Friday, we'll have more of an idea what that rain event's going to look like. But we could get somewhat of a decent rain out of this line. Right now, the models are projecting kind of a small, kind of a thin line. So it may be kind of a quick downpour that doesn't really last very long. It's really going to depend on how quickly it's moving, how big the line is, if we have any rain behind it. All those little details that will probably be hashed out in the next 24 hours. So stay tuned for more information about Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, severe weather chances. It really doesn't look like it's going to be a major severe weather event, but we're going to have to kind of watch that and just make sure any severe weather event here in North Texas can do some damage somewhere, right? So it's worth watching. We're going to keep an eye on that. Follow elliscountyweather.com for all of the latest forecast information. Follow YouTube and Facebook as well for all the latest posts there.